Hey guys, and welcome back to Danganranpa, and we're about to move into the class trial now. So this is for Chihiro Fujisaki's death and murder. So let's go and unveil that. So now we're gonna get into the red door. This is it. So is everyone here ready to what? Am I blind or are we missing someone? I don't see Yukiko or Kyoko. Sorry.
Oh.
Yeah, Toko's not here. All right, yeah, I forgot about her, the crazy novelist. So Toko's not here. And Toko is. You really don't remember? She's kind of forgettable. Kidding, I'm just kidding. How could I forget that little nut job? She's a crucial part to the class trial this time. Okie dokie, let's go ahead and drag her out here, kicking and screaming. Just one moment, please. All right. So, and just like as he said, a few moments later, he reappeared, dragging Toko behind him. I told him I didn't want to, but he forced me. I can't believe you would drag a girl around. Terrible. You're terrible. The #1 love artist right here, or novelist. So everyone's now here, right? Okay, then hustle into the elevator and let's get this show on the road. I'll see you guys down there. All right, like you said, let's go. So shall we get going? It's time to find out who killed Chihiro. Chihiro Fujisaki. She was so gentle, so calm, and meek. Nobody had problems with her. And ended up like that. Someone made the choice to kill her. A girl like that. All right, let's do it. And that murderer is one of us. Someone standing right here. Oh, Kyoko's right there in the corner. Did not see her. So we have no choice, right? We have to do this. Yes. I gave a small nod in reply. With one last breath, I walked into the elevator on shaky legs. With each step forward, I could feel my heart starting to race faster and faster. As soon as everyone was on, the elevator began to descend. I couldn't even handle my emotions. It couldn't stop speculating. Here we go. This is a cool shot. A steel box sank with the heavy clunking sounds deeper into the ground. And as we went deeper, the uneasiness in my heart grew bigger and bigger. The elevator was unaffected, however, and continued to descend without hesitation. Until finally, we're here. It came to a sudden stop. What do you think? I redecorated it. Isn't it so fresh? Isn't it exciting? Yeah, it's pretty exciting. Don't waste our time with stupid questions. Let's get this over with. Good. You're rip-raring to go. Gotta say, I don't hate it. Not at all. Okay, then, let's get the show on the road. Everyone, please find your assigned seats. All right, back at it again, boys. And so the curtain opened once again. A deadly judgment, a deadly deception, a deadly betrayal, a deadly riddle, a deadly defense, and a deadly fate. And finally, a deadly class trial. Let's do it. So we don't need to save here, so we'll just go ahead and move forth. So let's go look at the evidence that we have. So the first is we have the Monokuma file, so that gives us what happened to her. Sakura's account, the locker room dumbbell, the Mondo's account, card reader, the main hall e-handbooks, the broken e-handbooks, genocide Jack case file, I always account, boys locker room carpet stain, the 2 locker room posters, Chihiro's e-handbook, the status of the dead body, disappearing stain, the library desk lamp, and Celeste account. Alright, and now we can go into our set skills and put affinitive influence, which increases the influence gauge by 2. And then we can go down and check if we have any. So we have that one open, and handiwork allows you to reload 2 bullets at once, and we're good to go. Let's go. All right, trial. All rise. Let's do it. All right, so first, let's begin with a basic explanation of the class trial, so your votes will determine the results. If you can't figure out who done it, then only they will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong one, then I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and the one that deceived everyone else will graduate. Okay then, so first off, let's talk about the murder weapon. Alright, first we need to make clear what was used to deliver the final fatal blow. Alright, so let's go ahead and do this. So we're going to use like slow-mo and stuff like that. So we have that one, the locker room dumbbell. So Chihiro's fatal injury. It appears to be a head wound. According to the Monokuma file, the killer used a blunt instrument, but what kind of blunt instrument could it have been? I bet it was an iron pipe, so we're gonna shoot that one. Bam! Break! Break! Alright. So, let's go ahead and go with this. So, can we agree that the object that dealt the fatal blow was the dumbbell found at the scene of the crime? It was covered in blood and there was nothing else on the scene that could have caused that kind of injury. And the wound on the victim's head is consistent with the shape of the dumbbell. As far as I'm concerned, there's no mistake and no room for doubt on this one. You looked at the head wound? That's so creepy. If you don't mind, I will proceed from here. Let's move on to the discussion of the culprit. Although I believe the criminal behind this heinous act is already quite clear. What? For real? Chihiro's killer is the fiendish serial killer, Genocide Jack. Genocide Jack, the fiendish serial killer. Did he really kill Chihiro? A new element has been added to non-stop debates. Would you like to hear more? Sure, let's hear about it. So, for the debate, lines of white noise will appear to disrupt your reactions. Your truth bullets will disappear if they hit these lines, so think of them as obstacles in your debate. But there's a way to keep the white noise from getting in your way. Press the X button to attach the silencer, which can be used to shut down the white noise. However, if you shoot an actual remark with your silencer instead of the white noise, the time limit will decrease. So take careful aim when you have your silencer out. And there's one more thing. You can also shoot down the white noise by tapping the rear touchpad. But if your action difficulty is set to gentle, white noise won't appear at all. In which case, you can forget about the silencer and just focus on the situation. It's exactly what I have. I have on gentle. Anyways, so no white noise. We don't have to worry about it. Let's go ahead and get this one. So we have the Genocide Jack case file. So the culprit is Genocide Jack. So we need to get through this. Case closed as far as I'm concerned. But that's impossible. Why? What makes it impossible? Well, I mean, come on. There's just no proof for it. We're gonna shoot this. Pachoo! Pachoo! Break! Here we go. I might know one reason he could have been involved. What? I found this file while I was looking around in the archive in the library. I guess it's some kind of confidential file the police put together about Genocide Jack's case. What? That's kind of weird ass shit, isn't it? What was something like that doing in the library? The why of it is probably more trouble than it's worth, so let's forget about that for now. More importantly, it outlines all the specifics of every Genocide Jack case in exceeding detail. According to the file, there appears to be two defining characteristics in every Genocide Jack case. The first is that bloody message that is found in every scene of every murder. Oh, that's right, bloodlust. Booblust. No, it's actually bloodlust. But more important is the other characteristic, and it's something that has never been made public. Never made public. What the hell is it? Why don't you tell them, Makoto? The other characteristic of every Genocide Jack case which the world at large doesn't know. If I'm not mistaken, it has to do with the positioning of the body. How the victim was positioned. Got it! Apparently in every Genocide Jack case, the killer suspends the body in a certain way. Other than the killer, the only one who doesn't or who knew about the higher-ups the only other people who knew about this are higher-ups in the police department. However, Chihiro was most definitely suspended in the same way. So how did the culprit know about this when only the high-level police officials were aware of it? There's only one logical answer I can think of. It's because the culprit in this case is the real Genocide Jack. No fucking way. You're saying Genocide Jack is one of us? Yes, in fact, it's Toko. What? Genocide Jack's true identity is Toko Fukawa. Alright, some revelations here. You lie. What? What? I mean, they said there was dissociative social personality disorder. Hey, okay, wait, hold on a second. Toko is like blood phobia or whatever, remember? What kind of serial killer is afraid of blood? Is Toko Genocide Jack? The answer is yes and no. Another riddle? Man, why is this gotta be so complicated? It's a riddle for sure, but I feel like I understand it. What it means for Genocide Jack to be Toko, but also is not be Toko. The answer is that she's not just one person, but multiple people, right? She's schizophrenic. Aha! So now it's the Hangman Gambit. Here we go. So we need a C. Where is it? Right there. C. And now we need a Z. And then we need a O. Oh, I missed it. Z and then an O. Boom! Schizophrenic. Complete! Wow, we did it! Is it because Genocide Jack has a split personality? Huh? I think I read that somewhere in the file too. They thought that the suspect might have what they call it dissociative identity disorder or schizophrenic. Okay, but still, to go and say that about Miss Fukawa is perfectly acceptable. Toko's strange behavior after seeing the body is proof enough that she has split personality. The one thing that shows Toko could have split personality, it has to do with her behavior. Her behavior changed. You're talking about how she started acting totally different than usual, right? That's right. Think back when she fainted when she saw Chihiro's corpse and when she woke up. She was completely different. Yeah, with her tongue out, I'm fine, I'm fine. Whoa, is that a dead body? Hey, are you dead? She must hit her head real hard when she fainted. The world has a front and back, a top lining and a bottom, a sea of truth and a web of lies. This is quite concerning. I mean, she sounds completely different. She was acting funny, that's for sure. That melancholy tone of hers completely disappeared. Don't go assigning adjectives to my T-tone, or my tone, without permission. Not to mention, once she regained consciousness and saw Chihiro's body again, she was utterly calm. In other words, within her is one personality that can't handle blood and one that obviously can. So when Toko trapped herself in her room, it's because she was scared of Genocide Jack? There it is. I won't let Genocide Jack have control. I'll drive out the killer, drive out the murderous fiend. The reason she locked herself in the room wasn't to keep people from getting in. It was to keep her personality from getting out. Toko was afraid of the murderous fiend inside of her, of killing even more people. How? Yeah, how can you know all this? I do believe you misunderstood her. What she's trying to say isn't, how can you know all of this? No, what she wants to know is, how could you tell them? Huh? Last night, just before Monokuma gave me his motive speech, Toko and I had a strange conversation. She told me the most interesting story. She told me that a murderous fiend lived within her, and she was afraid it could reappear and attack at any time. And that temptation, or trepidation, is what caused her to have such a bleak attitude. Isn't that right, Toko? She was in love with him. Remember that. This is all a lie, right, Toko? You said you wouldn't tell anyone. What? You promised. I can't believe you lied. You have only yourself to blame. You came to me with your tragic little story. I didn't ask you to. This is the real world, not some romantic fantasy fairy tale. No, she's freaking out. Besides, you broke your promise first. You said as long as you were here, no matter what, you wouldn't let Genocide Jack kill anyone. But in spite of that promise, I'm sorry, I couldn't keep our promise. Woo! That's what she was saying. But don't worry, never again. I won't let Genocide Jack have control ever again. You said if I kept my promise, you would go out with me. That's the only reason why I promised. How many times do I have to tell you? I never said that. Oh, she also has her delusions. But you weren't able to do it. You just couldn't resist that rush you got from killing, could you? I tried. I swear I tried to control it. But your efforts were useless. What a disappointment. I hate you. Well, the opening act is nearly finished. All that's left is to hear from the person in question directly. The person? You don't mean... That's it, guys. I'm going to end the episode here. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. In the next episode, we're going to continue with the trial. And then we'll see what we can do from there. So thank you for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed it.